Mark Carney outraged at a message given by the Air Canada CEO in response to the tragedy that happened at LaGuardia Airport. I'll get to that. First, for the context, I'm going to play this clip. It includes a little bit of the Air Canada CEO's message.
Air Canada President and CEO Michael Rousseau posting a video statement to social media on the tragic crash. Here is part of that statement.
First, and most importantly, I want to express our deepest sorrow for everyone affected. Our efforts are focused on the needs of our passengers and crew members, along with their families and loved ones.
So the outrage stems from the fact there was no French version of that address. Let's take a look at Carney's remarks here. It's incredible how much the Quebecers are pandered to.
We live, as I just said, in a bilingual country. We proudly live in a bilingual country. And companies like Air Canada particularly have a responsibility to always communicate in both official languages, regardless of the situation. I'm very disappointed in, as others are, rightly so.
I haven't heard Carney this fired up since his Davos speech.
In this unilingual message of the CEO of Air Canada, it doesn't matter the circumstance, but particularly in these circumstances, a lack of judgment, a lack of compassion.
Dude, it's a crazy emotional time. I mean, can you give a guy a little bit of a break or just say, hey, release a French one now? Look at this. Air Canada CEO summoned to Ottawa over English-only condolence video. Man, can Canada focus on economic growth, on creating jobs? We're always focused on the wrong things, in my opinion, for sure.
As you know, the Committee of Official Languages has summoned the CEO to appear before it. I will follow his comments closely and comments which I would expect in due course from the Board of Directors.
Look, I'm not going to pretend to be outraged by that. Give me a break. That CEO doing that is not an anti-Quebec thing. Like, crazy emotional time. Again, people in Quebec get pandered to on so many different levels. In Canada, it's incredible. And then final point here for my video, I think it's going to be up to the public, up to YouTubers, people on X to push back on stuff. I think Poilievre is going to push back on hardly anything. He's trying to pivot to be now Mr. Nice Guy, even though the Liberals are not nice to him. This is Mark Miller recently. It's translated, but here we go.
Mr. Speaker, I got into politics because I love my country, Canada. The opposition member got into politics because he had tendinitis. He thinks that Canadians are losers, and he thinks that his job is terrible. He's on video saying that. You know, that's not responsible, and that's why we support the Prime Minister.
Man, are the Liberals nice to Conservatives in Canada? I would say absolutely not. They're so relentless in their pursuit of more power, more. Anyway, with that said, I'll finish the video. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.